Annie?
Thank you. So hi, my name is Anne. Pleasure to be here with you today. I'm not as technical as most of the people here on the panel. I'm supporting the operationalization of our digital product for this at the global level. So I'm really focusing on our customer, both internally, our mechanics, our experts, but also externally. So let's explore how digitalization and emerging technologies are transforming our lift and escalator maintenance for our industry, but also, and most importantly, for our customer. So we do have at Otis a long-standing tradition of innovation, and our mission has always been to move people safely, reliably, and efficiently. And we want to ensure that we deliver the best experience possible. So that brings us to our service digital ecosystem, where we commit to provide a personalized service to our customer, making the most of our innovation. And we had, as I was saying, a lot of innovation since the beginning of the company. At the end of the day, we want to provide a good service and improve the uptime. We do that through mobile tools today, tools that are available for our mechanics, for our experts internally, but also available to our customer, so that they have more efficient and reliable data to work with. How we're doing that? Currently, we're doing that with connected system, with IoT, and I'll talk about it. So it looks like the background disappeared. Here, I was talking about how we started that journey. We started that digitalization journey with handing over smartphone to our mechanics. That was already a first transformation when we are talking about changing maintenance, because our mechanics were used to go on site with just a toolbox. Nowadays, their toolbox definitely includes a smartphone. And in that smartphone, we already have and used to have a bunch of applications that was supporting them and helping them in performing the maintenance. Initially, when we deployed these iPhones several years back, it was mainly accessing new information, being able to access information about the unit they were in, being able to reach out to other mechanics, sometimes experts. So when you go on site, if you do not know, you can find the answer on who to reach out to. And then we started connecting our portfolio, connecting our unit, connecting people, products, and tools in real time. So with Otis One, we are leveraging the legacy and what we have been doing with REM for the past 40 years. So we are gathering data, and we're looking at how to use this data. First of all, for our customer, it helps getting notification. We are able to inform them when there's an issue, but most importantly, we're using this information to inform our mechanics so that we can go on site more quickly and we can support the resolution of the issue. Ideally, we want to bring the unit back on service as soon as possible. We have also these data now. We do not need to be on site to be able to access them. So we have experts that remotely are able to look at the data. They are able to sometimes fix it remotely, ensuring a quicker resolution, but we're also able to provide guidance on the mechanic on site. Fully aligned with what my colleague said, we will always need people on site. You will have to always need to have hands on the hardware, on the mechanics, on the lift, but you are able to guide them and help them so that when they're on site, they know what to look for, and it's quicker to resolve. With our connected device, at Otis, we also provide in terms of safety, and we are touching the passengers as well with our in-car screen, the eView, which is displaying information, but most importantly, it's being used in the case of an emergency. When we have trapped passengers, we have this video communication system that brings a lot of reassurance to the passenger in the lift. So when we're looking at numbers, and here again looks like the integration of the slide didn't work out, but the number that you cannot see here is that with IoT, we've been able to reduce by 15% the number of shutdown. So we do see that it's improving the maintenance that we provide, and it's improving the uptime overall for our customer. We've seen 30% of successful remote services. So either it's remote diagnostics, so our remote experts are able, again, to identify what the issue is and send the guidance to the mechanic. Or they're able to do an intervention directly. And we've seen a decrease in technical dispatches due to this remote intervention. So overall, we're able to fix issues more quickly and have more uptime. So how does that impact the maintenance? Again, if we're looking at how our mechanics are living with this. Here is a view of our Otis One app that our mechanics have in their hands. So that's our Otis One View app. And you can see that in only a couple of screens, they have access to the data, the status of their elevator. They have access to the history of the status. They have access to the log, controller log, drive log. In the middle, you see inform mechanics. That's where we're able to inform the mechanic about what has been going on and what they will need to do in their next maintenance visit. So that, again, they go on site, we know based on the sensor we have or based on the data that we collected that they need to be looking at the doors. And on the right, you see guided maintenance. That's where, again, we are able to send them on site, telling them exactly what to look for. The goal is not to reduce necessarily the number of visits, and it depends on the country regulation, and that's up to the regulator to decide number of visits. But when we go on site, now we don't spend too much time on tasks that are not bringing value to the customer. We can spend time on the tasks that actually need our focus and expertise. So we're looking forward to the future. We know that there are much more to do, as we were discussing. Collecting data is one thing. How we are using them is something else. And at Otis, we know that there's a lot of opportunity in front of us, both for our internal customer and external customer. Thank you very much.